Microsoft just announced some amazing AI updates. We can see investors are happy as the stock is up over 4% as I am recording, hitting $360. On today's episode, I want to take a closer look at these overall updates and just share my overall thoughts. So let's get started. So the first update is probably my favorite, and we can see Microsoft and Meta expand their AI partnership with Llama 2 on Azure and Windows. So this came out July 18th. So they did announce that today at Microsoft Inspire, Meta and Microsoft announced support for the Llama 2 family of large language models on Azure and Windows. For those that are not familiar, Meta Platforms has been a very strong player in the AI market, and they have developed numerous models and large language models in this open source environment. So we can definitely see this partnership. Normally, most of these large language models created by Meta and the models they've created have been very only open to certain industries or to kind of researchers. It does seem like it is becoming a little bit more open to maybe the consumer market, so that's pretty cool. But Llama 2 is designed to enable developers and organizations to build generative AI power tools and experience. Meta and Microsoft share a commitment to democratize AI and its benefits, and they are excited that Meta is taking an open approach with Llama 2. They offer developers choices in the types of models they build, supporting open and frontier models, and are thrilled to be Meta's preferred partner as they release their new version of Llama 2 to commercial customers for the first time. So I do believe this is going to be very interesting to Meta. I want to see how this might impact the company's overall revenue in the future. Is Meta becoming a little bit more of providing some form of software solutions outside of their advertisement market? That's something to keep in mind now. Maybe we'll talk about it in another video. But now Azure customers can fine-tune and deploy the 7 billion, 13 billion, and 17 billion parameter Llama 2 models easily and more safely on Azure, the platform for the most widely adopted frontier and open models. In addition, Llama will be optimized to run locally on Windows. And this, if you have been following this channel, this is something that we have been talking about recently, where AI workloads and these kind of AI solutions need to be running on the cloud is going to become too expensive. So companies are going to need to learn to optimize it to run locally. We hear a big player going on Qualcomm really focusing in this what they're calling hybrid AI. So now seeing Microsoft really also focusing on running some of these AI models locally, I think is a great direction that, hey, we are going to continue to see this hybrid AI architecture. They do say that, hey, Microsoft and Meta, they've been teaming up together. They have been longtime partners on AI. They were great developers on PyTorch. PyTorch is one of the biggest kind of software solutions used in the AI market. So this is something that Meta and Microsoft and some other big companies kind of worked on together. And obviously, we can see that Meta's choice of Azure Azure is the strategic choice for Meta for their strategic cloud provider. So I think this is great news. Like I mentioned, the main thing that I got from here is one, the strong partnership with Meta Platforms. The second thing for Meta is we are seeing Meta kind of opening their large language models to commercial users. And then we can also see Microsoft, right? Microsoft, we know that they have such a huge large language model with OpenAI's ChatGPT, but it does seem like for them, it doesn't matter. Hey, yes, look, we have this partnership with OpenAI. We are investing with them, but we're not going to kind of create a box within ourselves and only focus in those types of models. We're going to partner up with other players as well to provide the best solutions for our customers. So I really do like how Microsoft is doing that, right? Maybe sometimes you have companies that say, hey, look, this is maybe a little competitive to one of our main players. Maybe let's not touch them. But here we can see Microsoft, what they're trying to do is just trying to do what's best for their clouding customers. And I think that's a great move. And before we go any further, guys, if you are enjoying the episode, make sure to hit the thumbs up. I'm trying to hit to 30,000 subs by the end of the year. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And also, if you want to learn more about the semiconductor market, I do have an awesome membership program. Make sure to hit join. Finally, I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for the subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode. There wasn't some other updates out here, and I do believe this is the biggest update as well that maybe a lot of investors are excited. So Microsoft is introducing Bing Chat Enterprise. So since launching the new Bing in February, they heard from many corporate customers who are excited to empower their organizations with obviously AI. And today they are announcing Bing Chat Enterprise, which gives organizations AI-powered chat for work with commercial data protection. And this is what's important. What goes in and comes out remains protected. So this is something that a lot of commercialized companies are probably looking for. I do believe we're going to start to see maybe more security based as well. Maybe more government contractors start to see Bing Chat Enterprise in the future as we continue to kind of improve the security and the data protection of these AI products. They do mention that Bing Chat Enterprise will start rolling out today in preview to organizations licensed for Microsoft 365 E5, E3, Business Premium, and Business Standard at no additional cost. And they also make Bing Chat Enterprise available as a standalone subscription in the future for $5 per users per month. So we can definitely see this is a great move. I want to say this is a good win for Microsoft, right? Because it does two things, right? First, Microsoft will be able to collect some form of revenue as they continue to increase their Microsoft Office solutions, but then by adding this standalone subscription, it makes those users that are paying for this want to use Bing Chat instead of maybe Google Cloud. So one, they're collecting money, but at the same time, they're also kind of creating more users for their platform. Outside of that, they are announcing Microsoft 365 Copilot pricing. Today, they are pleased to announce the pricing for Microsoft 365 Copilot. It will be available for $30 per users per month for, again, those kind of Microsoft licensing premium customers when generally available. And this is overall to help generative AI apps to help with various things like documents, like emails, like calendars, chats, meetings, contacts. The list goes on and on. We've seen plenty of videos of Microsoft 365 and the Copilot and how it can help out. But if you want to learn more, the company did showcase a few solutions here in one of their news presentations. So just go online and go to Microsoft Office official Microsoft blog, and you can see all the different solutions. The one that I found pretty interesting is now Microsoft. Earlier this weekend, I thought we saw Google announced image looking, so you can kind of put an image and ask a question based on the image. And it does seem like Bing is now also incorporating visual search where you can add an image and kind of incorporate something with it. So both Microsoft and Google are really focusing on this AI space. I personally do think that Microsoft at the moment, obviously things can change, is definitely a leader in this space, especially when they're open to partner up with big players like Meta. I want to do another video of kind of talking a little bit more about this partnership with Meta, but that's going to be more focused on Meta platforms. So if you guys are enjoying the episode, make sure to hit the thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button.